Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. So no return here. He takes him in the end. And they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this foot.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. And the Badgers are going to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Trying to convert with a sneak. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss on the play. And the Terrapins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. 1st down here for this offense. The receiver now before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Dumps it down and back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Has caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Maryland, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they looked for a 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Fighting him off. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Powering through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to pass this time. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. And he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator on this screen pass, realizing that it might be available. This defense is all about pressuring the quarterback. That's a perfect time to run the screen, using that pressure against the defense. It worked out well. Pick up the first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Let's take a deep shot here. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. Now the all-important extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's reeled in. It's Washington. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Powering through. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Badgers with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He got it. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They're going to run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They finish off the scoring drive. To kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Terrapins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He could go. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. He set the offense up in great field position. And here comes the Panthers offense back out on the field. Had nothing going early, but now this group has begun to click. And they get more points on the board before halftime. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It's QB sneak.
And this is exactly what you cannot have happen on a quarterback sneak. The offensive line just gets blown up. There was no chance of making that first down. It's a smart play by the defense, knowing it was coming and getting a tackle for loss.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Maryland.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff heading left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set it down to the offense, first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Across the 40. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Good enough for a first down.
One more play before they head to the locker room. The offense electing to just spike the ball here.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Badgers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Back out on the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete with a running back. Can he get first down yardage? Here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Refuses to go down. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Badgers. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after the incompletion. It's a toss play to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Terrapins come up to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. Pass is caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Knox. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running play called on 3rd and short. He's got room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Maryland. There was no catching him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and 1st downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've got others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd and short, easy 1st down. No, denied, stopped, bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. I'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this. Now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead. PAT now, make this a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. And now from the pistol formation. They'll try the right side on the toss. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Oh. Can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the running back going left. He's got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Terrapins. They jump on top now here in the fourth. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
intercept. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Receivers are bunched together. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Breaks into the clear. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Or hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. And that will pick up a first down. Spotted at 38.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's brought down. There is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Looking deep for late game heroics. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, they're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Now here's the toss play. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.